So this is the tutorial book 2, and this accompanies lessons 11 to 21. And you would move on to this book when you have completed lessons 1 to 10, and you have completed the songbook 1 as well. It is aimed at those who have finished video lessons 1 to 10 and also the songbook 1. And once you have completed that, you would then move on to this tutorial book. In this book, you're going to be learning quite a lot more technical exercises. So you're going to be learning things like scales, note values, and time signatures, which is something that we didn't really touch upon too much in the initial lessons 1 to 10, because that was more focusing on reading music. We're going to be talking more in depth about where the second finger goes, because there are 2 places where it can go, which is something I did touch upon in the original 1 to 10 lessons. We're also going to be looking more in depth about the other notes on the violin. So again, it was something that was touched upon in lessons 1 to 10. I didn't go into too much detail because I felt that it just wasn't the right time then. So in lessons 11 to 20, this is something we will go into. We then move on to talking more about the 4th finger. We have a few 4th finger exercises, and a lot of people don't like using the 4th finger, but I think it's very important that students do get a good grasp on using the 4th finger quite early on in their violin playing. We'll be adding in some more exercises such as arpeggios, chromatics, talking on up bows and down bows, when you're supposed to bow up, when you're supposed to bow down. That then moves us nicely into slurred bows, and then we're going to more advanced rhythm, timing, and dotted rhythm. And finally, we're going to be talking about sight reading, which is very, very important. How long it's going to take someone to get through this book is a very difficult question to answer, as it does depend on so many factors. It's going to depend on things like how long you're practicing for, your aptitude, your dedication, your effort, how quickly you pick things up, how efficient you are at practicing, and all those kinds of things. But if you were someone who was quite dedicated, someone who did pick things up quite quickly, someone who was quite musically inclined, then I would probably suspect that it might take you sort of a couple of months or so, maybe, to get through a book like this and to really get through the book properly, not just turning page after page and just playing everything once and getting through and getting to the end, but something that the brain has really picked up, something that's really stuck in there, and something that you have really learned. If you were someone that was maybe only practicing a few times a week because of work restrictions or other commitments that you might have, then it's obviously going to take you a little bit longer to get through this book, and that's absolutely fine because there is no hurry to get through any of these books. So that might take you a few more months. That could take you up to 6 months or so, maybe even more, maybe a touch less. But suffice to say that I wouldn't move on to the next stage until you were fully competent at everything in this book. This book is a 100% downloadable book, as are all the books in my shop. Once you have purchased the book, you will receive an email link where you can download the book. Do check in your spam folder. Alternatively, you can download the book from your account, and once you've downloaded it, the book will be yours forever to keep. You can then view the book on a laptop, a computer, or any kind of mobile device, or like I have done here, print it out at home yourself, and I have just spiral bound my book just so it's nice and neat and easy for me to use and turn the pages. Or you can take it to your local printers, and for a little bit of money they'll print it out for you. You should buy my course because it is the best one out there. It's completely a one-of-a-kind course. There is nothing else out there on the internet that is similar to this in any way, shape or form. The reason why I think this course is so good is because I have spent many years putting this course together, but also I have been a teacher for many years, and I've also been an examiner for the London College of Music here in the UK. So I completely understand what it's like to be a student, a candidate, examiner, and a teacher. And I understand the violin from all 4 of those perspectives. And I've put that together with my 25 years of teaching and hundreds and hundreds of students, all into this 1 to 30 violin course that is now available for you guys online. I'm also the biggest and most popular violin tutorial channel on YouTube with over 500,000 subscribers. As my teacher always used to say to me, the proof is in the pudding. So if you don't believe me, go ahead, buy the course, read the reviews, and you will see why this is such a brilliant course. And I guarantee you will be playing in no time. Thank you for watching.